Welcome back to another tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to protect your website source code from being downloaded. Okay, so if you built a custom website for your client, the last thing you want to see is people cloning the source code and using them personally. Okay, so you don't want several clones of your website on the internet. The way we are going to do this is to log into your hosting and cPanel account. And once you are in cPanel, I want you to head to the file manager. Okay, so we are going to the directory where your project files live. Okay, so here on public _html, I have created a subdomain called tutorial.learnwithDave.xyz. Okay, so this is the project we hosted on how to host your website on cPanel video. Okay, so we created a video where I showed you how to host your website on cPanel, and then we used a subdomain called tutorial.learnwithdave.xyz. Okay, so yours may be different. It may just be the main domain, but because I'm hosting on a subdomain, that's how come you have it here. Okay, so for those of you who want to host on the root, okay, so you can just have your website files on the public_html, and that will be directed to this domain here, which is learnwithdave.xyz. Okay, all right, so with that said, let's get back to the video. So you go to where your website files reside, which is in my case public_html, and inside the tutorials.learn with the subdomain. Okay, so just open that. So these are your website files. Okay, but before we even continue with the video, let's test downloading the source files of this project. Okay, so we are just going to copy the URL, copy, and then open a software called httrack. Okay, so this is what we are going to use to download the source files of our website. Just open it, click on next. Let's name this test 1. Okay, and then next, paste your website URL here, and then continue with next. Okay, so you can ignore the other fields and then continue. Click on next, and then there we have it. Okay, so httrack having access to our files, and it has been downloaded. Okay, so what we want to do is head back to where our files will be. For me, they are here and this dex. Okay, so then we have test 1. So let's open that. When you open it, we have this domain here. So let's continue to open them, and there we have our tutorials.learnwithdave.xyz. And if we continue to open, you will see that we have our css and our index.html file. Okay, you can also just open it directly from the httrack. Okay, so you can see browse mirrored website. So just click on that. Just wait for it to load. Yeah, so this is opening on Opera Mini. Okay, so as you can see, is the same site that we have here, and then you can see the difference because this is on our local device, and then the one we have here on Chrome is what is live on our server. Okay, so what we're going to do is to prevent those download. Okay, so head to your cPanel, go back to where your website files reside, and in this section, I want to click on the settings. Okay, and make sure that show hidden files, because we want to be sure that the file that we are going to create to protect our site from being downloaded is either not available. If it is available in our root, we'll just edit and add a code to block all of those sites. Okay, so click on show hidden files, and then you see that our files have loaded. Okay, one thing I want you to do is to create a file in that root directory where your website files reside. Create a file, name it .htaccess. So dot, and then have htaccess. This is it. And then once you are done, just click on create new file. Okay, yes, so in the description of this video, I have attached a file, okay, that contains all of the code that you need to add to this htaccess file that we have created. Okay, so open that. So select it, click on edit, click edit, and wait for it to load. Okay, so this is the htaccess file that has been opened. I want you to open the file in the description. Okay, and then copy all the codes. Okay, so before we even copy the codes, I want us to check for httrack. So I'm just going to do Control F and type httrack. Okay. And as you can see, we have ht track here. All right, so it's part of those sites or resources that will not be able to have access to our source files. Okay, so once that is done, let's go back to our cpanel account, and let me open this file, close that, and then make sure you're copying all of the codes in that file. Copy it, head back to your cpanel account, and then add those files. Okay, so just paste them in the .ht access file that you created. Okay, so once that is done, please click on save changes, and there we have it, a success message showing that the file has been successfully saved. Close this window, head back to your cpanel account, please reload, go back one level, and then we have this our tutorial.learnwithdave.xyz. Okay, so now head back to your site, please reload. Okay, so once that is done reloading, we want to test whether ht track still has access to our source files. Okay, so let's copy that, go back to ht track. Okay, and once you are back, let's try to download the file. So this one, I'm just going to name it test2. Okay, and no category at all. Let's click on next. Let me paste our website's url, click on next, and just finish. Okay, all right. Yeah, so as you can see, we have an error message. ht track has detected that the current mirror. So this is just the server rejecting the request from ht track to download all of the source files. Okay, so it's not an error, it's just that that code now prevents ht track from having access to your source files. Okay, so in order to just test that, let's open where we had all of the files that were downloaded. Okay, and then open DXD. In your case may be different, and this is our test2. Okay, so open that, and then you can see that we don't have any files, or our website's resource were not downloaded. Okay, yeah, so that's how you can add some form of protections to your website files. Okay, and prevent users from downloading and misusing your website files. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and like so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos.